Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 10. I'm very glad that the internal conflict that Al was having only lasted one episode. It was pretty frustrating to kind of deal with. But I'm glad the show took the time to pretty much devote an episode to it and essentially tie in, how Winry feels about the boys' lack of sharing information about what they're doing, about how Ed was seeing the whole situation of Al being trapped in a suit of armor, about how guilty he felt, and him obviously wondering if Al, blamed him for ending up the way that he was. So it was a really good episode to kind of get all of those points across and get everyone on the same page. With the overarching theme, I guess, to me at least, like I said in my discussion of last episode, was what Winry said at the end of the episode to Hughes, saying, look, I guess I don't always need to be told, but it is nice sometimes to be told, how things are going, how people are feeling and all of that. But just going forward, I hope the three of them, being Ed, Al, and Winry, can be a little bit more open with each other, a bit more trusting, because at the end of the day, they all just worry about each other and they're really caring for one another. But if they could all be properly on the same page going forward, I think that would be really nice. We got some good Hughes stuff. I know I have my feelings and suspicions about Hughes, but from what I saw last episode, look, I can move on a little bit, I guess. I'm going to keep it in the back of my mind, but, unless you're supposed to be thinking the way that I am, a little bit suspiciously, and then they kind of, lull you into a false sense of security. But it was really nice. He had Winry over for his daughter's 3rd birthday, and essentially they pretty much said at the end, you can continue to stay with us, Winry. You can be like our daughter's sister, which was really nice and really cool for Winry as well, because her parents died in the war. All she has left is her grandma and the boys who were never there. So I think that's just a really cool thing. So we'll see how that progresses, if there's any further development in the relationship between Winry and the Hughes family. So Ed got his arm fixed up again from Winry, and I'm hoping we're going to dive back into this whole Philosopher's Stone investigation. The 5th laboratory was blown up by lust and envy. Kimberly was shown a few times, once in prison as the 5th laboratory calmed down, and once at the end of last episode in a flashback with Scar. So they're starting to splash Kimberly the Crimson Alchemist into things a little bit more now. So now I'm thinking, okay, things might start to get moving. And another thing to keep an eye out for is Hughes and Roy's discussion from a few episodes ago about Roy possibly getting promoted. So lots of little things going on. It's not just one big thing, which I really like. I'm really enjoying it. So here we go. We're going to get into it. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 10. Straight into it. No intro this time.
One man doesn't amount to much.
Okay, Roy. Ishvalan, this is the war, obviously. I was really hoping we'd see some of what the war actually looked like. So this is probably Roy.
But however little strength I'm capable of, I'll do everything humanly possible to protect the people I love.
Okay, I like this for Roy. Little lizard, salamander maybe, on his glove. And we'll get, oh my gosh, I've forgotten his name. Bradley. This might lead into Roy's possible promotion they were talking about.
You're not very subtle, You've got my support, but you could have just asked me. It ought to be fun to watch, though.
We've had almost no Bradley
Colonel.
since the beginning.
Not really. It was just an old memory.
Separate destinations. I'm really liking Roy.
Well, the last thing I remember was this guy kicking.
It's a good sketch. It looks like Envy.
Let you live.
That's what I'm saying, Armstrong.
And these other armored
Yeah, talk about it, talk about it.
Not to mention the Ouroboros tattoos and the
Yes,
transformations.
Ouroboros! I'm pausing. Okay, so I don't know if I kept this in my initial discussion when we first saw Lust and Envy, but I just finished playing, you can see it right there, Xenoblade 3, and there's Ouroboros all throughout that, and that's where I recognized the symbol from. So that's really cool that they're actually talking about it here. I need to pay attention to all these symbols.
We might have found.
Pardon me, Lieutenant.
Bradley is here, it's time.
Edward Elric, the Fullmetal Alchemist?
I'll run a search and see if I can find some priors on anyone with an Ouroboros tattoo.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's the big man.
Sir Bradley, Your Excellency.
Calm down, gentlemen.
He seems so nice here. He seems very chill.
Yes, sir.
I thought a nice melon might cheer you up.
I guess.
A melon?
Thank you, sir!
I understand you've been checking up on some of the senior staff.
Yes, sir, but, how
Of
did
course
you
he
know?
knows. He's the
You
guy.
know that nothing gets past me, Major.
He's the top guy.
And
Come
now
on.
you, my revered Fullmetal Alchemist. Tell me what you know about the Philosopher's Stone. And I hope for your sake that you don't know too much.
That's quite the tone shift.
I'm only kidding. There's no reason for you to be so uptight.
Oh, I'm not surprised that he knows what they're doing,
It's
though.
just,
Of course he does. I wonder why he's getting involved, though. That's the question.
Several days before the fifth laboratory collapsed.
Oh, that's
It seems
timely.
The enemy is always one step ahead of us.
Okay.
Even with my vast network of informants, I have no way to determine how far our ranks have been infiltrated. The most we know about them is that they know a lot
Someone is
about us.
inside.
In that case,
It's Hughes. It is Hughes. I'm telling you. Nah, I'm taking this to the grave with me, man. I don't care if I'm super wrong. It's this guy right here. I'm telling you. I'm taking this to the grave with me. It's so Hughes. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Major Armstrong, Lieutenant Colonel Hughes, Elric Brothers. You've all proven yourselves to be men of a trustworthy character.
Hughes is not the guy. They're doing this on purpose, I swear. I never get these things right, so I'm going all in on this. Okay? Last episode, they've done. I know they did this on purpose. I'm getting really heated about this. I know. Last episode, they made Hughes out to be the really nice family guy, you know, with Winry and everything. Bradley's like, you're a trustworthy guy. No, I'm not falling for it. He's had the sussy glasses glare too many times. I promise I'll try and chill out about that now for the rest of the episode, but I'm just saying, when I'm right, remember this.
To forget this matter and all that it concerns. At this time, suspicion is our strongest line of offense and our only form of defense. Do not trust anyone. Keep this to yourselves at all costs.
Okay.
However, when I deem the time is right to confront the enemy, I expect you to be prepared to join me in the effort.
Sir!
Yes, sir.
where is he?
Not sure how I feel about Bradley. He seems pretty cool, but
Bodyguard thinks he's my shadow. You
So,
see, I've snuck away to get a few minutes of privacy.
man is leaving out the window. I have so many questions still. I love when they animate Al like that.
What's going on?
And Ed like that.
Not really. Al and I decided we should go back and visit our old teacher.
I think I'm too scared, brother. There's no way she's not gonna kill us.
No, I'm keen for this. I wanted to see more about their teacher.
How far is Dublith?
Well, let's see.
Where are we?
There it is. All the way down here.
Okay. Oh, what?
That! Right there! Right before Dublith!
What? Oh, here we go.
Holy lands of automail engineering!
Oh, I see.
We have to go!
Oh, look at her.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, somebody has to pay for my travel fare!
And why does it have to be me?
Come on, brother. What's the big deal? It's on our way.
Look at Big
Only
Al.
if you want to, Al.
Oh, that's fun.
I've got to call and tell Grandma.
Yay, I'm glad Winry's going with them.
She'll make you a fine wife someday.
Start that again.
It's time for bye-bye. Daddy's gotta go to work now.
I can't with this guy.
But Daddy has a bunch of important work that needs to be done. But I promise I'll do it as fast as
Oh,
possible.
no, I don't know how I feel about Hughes.
You just make sure to come visit us anytime you're in Central, okay? Our home is your home too.
But then
Till
he's
then,
such a nice
Take care of
guy.
yourself. Bye.
You be safe out there.
Okay, here we go.
So important, teacher.
Dublith and the teacher. Excellent.
For starters, I'm a little tired of getting my ass kicked.
Wait.
Ooh, we gotta
is
level
this
up a little
some
bit?
Combat teacher?
Exactly. We feel like seeing our teacher will help us grow and make us stronger on the inside.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
And we're gonna need
What's reason 2?
to see what she can tell us about the Philosopher's Stone.
Good.
And to ask her about the truth within the truth. We haven't gotten any closer to
Oh,
figuring
true.
it
I
out.
kind of forgot about
There's
that
a
after
chance
all
our
the
teacher knows
shenanigans that
something about
happened.
it.
Should be more worried about explaining your appearance to her, Al.
Considering what?
Tell us when she finds out what happened.
It would have been nice to at least have had a girlfriend before I died.
I think I should get a new teacher.
Riots in Lior.
Hughes.
It's
Okay.
apparently in response to that sham religion.
Ishval and Lior. The East has been a real hotbed, huh?
I'm afraid it's not just the East. There have been reports of uprisings in the North and West.
Let's
as
just
well.
go.
Colonel Hughes, is something wrong?
I'll be in the archive room.
Interesting.
Lior. These endless uprisings. The Philosopher's Stone. Human sacrifices. And the outright genocide of the Ishvalan people. This means, how could this even happen? And who could have orchestrated something as terrible as this? I've got to tell the Fuhrer right away.
Is that love? I see the shadow.
Hello, Lieutenant Colonel. It's nice to meet you. Well, actually, hello really isn't the word I'm looking for.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Okay,
Alchemist.
maybe it's not Hughes. There's the symbol that we've just seen.
Tattoo you got there.
Those are your last words. Wouldn't you rather scream?
Wait. Are you good? What happened to Lust? Wait.
Damn it. That's exactly how I feel.
Are you good? Wait.
Oh my, you're... Lieutenant Colonel, you're...
Someone help this man. It's
I
nothing.
need a private line. I have to tell
He just left her in there?
Sorry. Forget I was here.
What? Sir! Good evening, Eastern.
I need you to connect me to Colonel Mustang right away. You are speaking to Lieutenant Colonel Hughes, and this is a matter of life and death.
Please hold while I connect you.
Will you hurry? It's an emergency!
She gonna pull up again.
I need to ask you to put down the receiver. Please, sir.
Is
Go
it
on,
Ross?
Just hang it up.
No, it's not.
Just like... But you're not. Who the hell are you, lady?
It's
I'm Second Lieutenant Ross.
It's
sir.
Envy.
You've lost too much blood.
You're not Second Lieutenant Ross. She has a mole under her left eye.
observant. Wait. Hughes is chilling. It's Envy. Shapeshifter.
There, how do I look now?
That almost looks like alchemy.
Please tell me I'm hallucinating or something.
You really are a smart man, Lieutenant Colonel. Did you ever think that'd be the cause of your death?
He doesn't die.
Will ya? I've got a wife and daughter waiting for me. So the last thing I'm gonna do is die on them.
You look
She is his wife, man.
What the hell are you?
He's not. He's not. He is not, man.
There's a Lieutenant Colonel Hughes on hold for you. He claims it's urgent.
Of course.
I think he's too late.
Put him through. Look, Hughes, I don't have time. Hey,
For sure.
Hughes.
No way.
Hughes!
You humans don't make any sense to me.
You humans, okay.
Throw away your lives for nothing.
Gracia. I'm so sorry. Alicia. Remember Daddy loves you. I'm sorry.
He's not dead, man. Nah, that's crazy talk. There, look. I think I reacted like this because I just had that massive rant about how sus I was of Hughes. Look, regardless of how I feel about Hughes, there's no way he's dead. He was such an important character, right? I don't have a reaction to this right now. Okay, I'll talk more about it in the discussion, but... What the hell, man?
Mrs. Hughes is a really excellent cook.
To put it mildly, not to mention that quiche she made for us.
I actually wrote the quiche down on a list of things I'm gonna eat when I have a mouth again.
Well, she
Aw.
gave me the recipe. I had such a good time staying with them. They're both
You
really
can't
great people.
show
Yeah, but
this
Hughes is
after
obnoxious. He doesn't know when to shut up, and he spoils his daughter.
he is
rotten.
not dead. They've taken him. Envy took
By
him.
your hospital.
I think I owe Hughes an apology.
To come and keep me company, and it didn't matter when. He'd even blow off work.
We should figure out some way to thank him next time we're there.
They would put this after he gets killed. No way, man. I owe this man an apology.
Why are they putting all that dirt on Daddy?
Don't do this, man.
What if Daddy gets buried? Then you won't be able to do all his work. Daddy said he has a bunch of work he needs to do. No! Stop it! Stop putting dirt on him! Daddy!
This kid's gonna make me cry.
You were supposed to be helping me work my way up through the ranks.
Yeah.
You damn crazy fool.
That's so tough.
I think I understand what drove those
Yeah.
boys when they tried to bring back their mother.
God damn.
Except, it's a terrible day for rain.
What do you mean? It's not raining.
He's gonna cry. Is that what he's talking about?
Yes, it is.
That's so hard. I've been on a roller coaster this episode.
He obviously picked up on something big. What the hell was he trying to tell me?
We have a strong lead on some potential suspects in the murder of Lieutenant Colonel Hughes. We're confident that we know who committed the crime, but we're unsure of their identities.
I see.
I cannot tell you.
Oh, it's Hush from Bradley. That's why he can't tell him, I guess.
Fair enough. The Elric brothers were recently here. They only departed a couple of days ago.
Is that so? Well, thanks for your help. He was more helpful than he meant to be.
Okay, so that was
He
like
said that
code.
there's got to be an officer above me that's ordered him to keep
Yes,
quiet.
Bradley.
The last clue was that he happened to mention the Elric brothers. They were researching the Philosopher's Stone.
I hate to say it, but it sounds like there might be some kind of conspiracy going on here.
Once I'm transferred to Central, I'm gonna start shaking things up until I find one.
Nice.
Sound like
I will become the Führer of this country, and I will take vengeance for Hughes.
Let's go,
I will
Roy.
do these things because I have to do them.
Yes, sir.
I'm going after the senior staff.
What a juxtaposition. So in this moment, the thing that I'm thinking about is how, while I'm going on my massive mid-episode rant about how Hughes is the mole, all of y'all watching this are going, this guy, he has no idea. I would do it in this episode as well, you know? So consider this my official apology to the late Colonel Hughes. Rest in peace. Unless I'm gonna cling to my thing here, unless this is a massive setup that Lust and Envy have made it look like they've killed Hughes, when in reality that there's just no way that's what's happened. Like, Hughes was actually just a really good guy, a really cool character, and like really close with Ed and Al, and really close with Winry at the end there, and he's dead. Like when Envy came up behind him, disguised as Ross, I was like, is Ross the mole? And then I realized very quickly that it was Envy, but 10 episodes in and they killed off Hughes. I can't believe it. I think my reaction is probably very unique to this because I had a very different opinion on Hughes than probably most people did watching this show. But like, he was a great guy. Like, they sprinkled in lots of, like, he was a really nice family man, really close with everyone, and I was just getting sus vibes. So I look like a massive idiot now after that mid-season rant, the mid-episode rant. But it is what it is. This is my experience. This is how I've experienced the first 10 episodes of this show. I need to go back and look at what Hughes was figuring out before Lust and Envy turned up. Something to do with the uprisings in Lior, which is where we were, I believe, in episode 3, maybe early on in the season. And Ishval, I'm actually gonna go back and check now. I think it was really important.
Philosopher's Stone, human sacrifices, and the outright genocide of the Ishvalan people. And this means...
Okay, that's really interesting. I left it running. I might keep my reaction to that in, but I think this is my interpretation. I think the implication is that he goes, Philosopher's Stones, human sacrifices, mass genocide in Ishval. Did the military or the higher-ups or whatever the situation is order the state alchemists to kill everyone in Ishval so they can take their corpses as sacrifices? Actually, I don't think they can use their corpses, but perhaps, I don't know. When I say it out loud, it doesn't make as much sense, but there's a possibility that, you know, they used the war to maybe even take survivors from the Ishvalan survivors, use them as sacrifices to create Philosopher's Stones, potentially. I don't know. But that's really interesting. I don't know how that ties in with the uprisings in Lior, though. But the uprisings in Lior, if those are recent, are a result of, you know, after Ed and Al being there and exposing the priest and, you know, him using his incomplete Philosopher's Stone to create quote-unquote miracles. That's really interesting. I think that's just something I'm going to have to keep in mind going forward. Okay, I think I'm done talking about Hughes and that part of the episode. What a ride, honestly. Oh, but we move forward. So, it looks like we are going to get Ed, Al, and Winry off to... I have forgotten the name of the place, but to see their teacher that they mentioned a few times in earlier episodes, and I was really intrigued about, so I'm really excited about that. Really excited that Winry is going with them. I'm not sure if they're stopping off at that place that Winry was really excited to go to first, if that might happen before they get there. But they don't know what's happened to Hughes. And that's probably going to be really devastating news for all three of them. But Lust and Envy would pull up as soon as Hughes made this discovery. It's so convenient. Damn, if that's the case, and Hughes just really was a super... I know I said I was done talking about it, but I can't. If Hughes is just really a super genuine guy, and he really, like, straight up just wanted to help Roy get up the ranks and become through it, then this is devastating. This is really tough for everyone. Wow, what an episode. Honestly, these episodes come out of nowhere. The same with episode 4. Like, I thought we were chilling. I didn't expect Hughes to just be done out of the show just like that. Big change of pace from last episode as well. They just... Oh, it's just so good. I have so many more questions again. Right now, I think it's just a lot of things to keep in the back of my mind. So I'm going to do my best to keep as much of this with me going forward as I can, because I've already completely butchered one thing, but I think I'm relatively... I mean, obviously, Bradley is the other candidate for someone who's a bit sus, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. At this point, look, we're just going to have to see. Okay? That's going to do it for me from this episode. I need to stop myself before I say anything else stupid. That's going to do it. Thank you all for watching and putting up with my crazy shenanigans. Please leave some feedback. Always appreciate it, as always. And we'll see you in the next episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.